I remember the first time I tried to make money with a faceless channel back in 2017. I spent months uploading videos and just watching them get 0 views. And I was always left wondering if I was just wasting my time and that maybe YouTube automation wasn't for me. I thought maybe I just wasn't lucky enough or something. But while working at my 9 to 5 at the time, my only goal with this channel I was building was to be able to quit my 9 to 5 so that I would never have to wake up to an alarm ever again. So I stuck with it and kept trying to make it work. And finally, after 6 months, I had cracked the code and started making $100 to $200 every single day with my first faceless channel. From there, I quickly scaled to $10,000 a month and I was able to finally quit my 9 to 5 and live life completely on my own terms, running just this one channel alone. 8 years ago, this was quite difficult to achieve. And there are a lot more hoops you have to jump through to get your channel up and running. Today, it's an entirely different story. YouTube automation is actually easier right now than ever before. Most people still have no idea how simple it is to actually blow up on a brand new channel, especially with the help of AI tools and outsourcing combined. I've built faceless YouTube channels that have made me over $1 million, and I've seen a massive shift on YouTube recently. The way the YouTube algorithm works today has made it easier for small channels to explode overnight. YouTube has kind of figured out that the more they push newer channels onto the algorithm so that they get more views, the more it actually encourages these new channels to keep uploading videos, and in return the more money YouTube themselves make overall from the ads that they play on these new channels videos. It's a win-win for both YouTube themselves and the people running these new channels, which are people just like you and me and anyone else all over the world. Both parties get to make more money. And if you know how to leverage this new change in the algorithm as of right now, you can start a channel from scratch and see some very quick traction on this new channel within weeks. And let me just quickly prove that to you. So this faceless channel you're looking at started just 11 months ago, quickly scaled to $10,000 a month, and as of today they're averaging around $15,000 to $20,000 every single month. And here's another one that started just 7 months ago and skyrocketed to $20,000 a month in this particular niche. So how did they do it, and how can you do the same thing? Well, let's break things down and show you why YouTube is on easy mode right now and why you don't actually need to be an expert to begin with. What you need to do is model what's already blowing up, but with a twist. Let me show you. This channel figured out a proven formula and they just ran with it. Firstly, what they did was find another channel already doing it. And this is the circle of YouTube. Every channel does this. They find another channel already doing it, and then they make a channel of their own. And all this channel did was they studied the thumbnails that work best for this particular niche, and they find out how to write intriguing scripts for this niche just by looking at what's currently working with competitor channels. So they weren't the first to do it, they just did it better. And YouTube rewarded them massively for this. So instead of spending months testing random ideas and random niches, here's how you can shortcut the process. And this is the exact formula that myself and all these other channels right now are using to blow up their channels. Number 1, find a small channel that's already growing fast in your niche. Number 2, study their best performing videos within the last 3 months. These are also known as outlier videos. And number 3, model that success while improving upon it. No crazy SEO tricks or no need to reinvent the wheel, just execute on the right strategy. That's exactly how these people are starting channels that scale to $5,000, $10,000, or even $20,000 a month, sometimes in just 9, 6, or even 3 months. And the best part is you don't even have to make these videos yourself. You can just outsource everything to freelancers for cheap, or simply use the help of AI to do it for you, which I will quickly touch on now. So firstly, finding the right video topics. Now, your success depends on picking the right topics for your videos. So to find these topics, look for high view videos on low subscriber count channels. And these high view videos just prove that there's demand for that particular topic. Now, after we figured out what we want to base the topic of our first video or our next video around, we want to write the script using either AI or hiring freelancers. Now, you could write the scripts yourself, hire a freelancer, or use AI tools like ChatGPT. The best method overall, in my opinion, is AI assisted script writing, which is when you combine a freelancer that uses the help of AI to implement more storytelling and more emotion into your scripts to make them sound more human. Now, if you do want a 100% hands-off free approach, you can just hire scriptwriters on Fiverr or Upwork for around $10 to $30 per script, depending on the length of your video. Next, you'll need a voiceover to read these scripts. Now, AI voiceovers have improved massively, and yes, they are actually monetizable. Now, 1 year ago, I would not have actually recommended 11 Labs because they didn't sound realistic enough back then, but as of right now, they sound quite indistinguishable from human voiceovers, and YouTube does accept these AI voiceovers, so you can still make money from your videos using AI voiceovers. But if you do want a real human voice, you can hire a voice actor on Fiverr for around $10 to $50 per script. Next, you'll need video editing using AI or freelancers as well. So once again, you have two choices here. So you can hire an editor from Upwork, X, or YouTube Jobs, which will cost you around $30 to $100 per video depending on the complexity of your videos. Or you can use AI-powered editors like InVideo or Pictora to generate videos automatically for you. Now, if you do go with a freelancer, just make sure they understand the style you want by sending them examples from your competitors' channels. And finally, you'll need to work on some thumbnails, which in my opinion are the most important part of the video. Some would even argue to spend more time and attention on the thumbnails than the video itself, because if nobody's actually clicking on your videos are going to drop off and YouTube won't even bother pushing it out onto the algorithm. So you can design these thumbnails yourself with the help of Canva or Photoshop, or you can hire a pro designer on Fiverr for about $5 to $15. If you are actually serious about this, I've actually already built a complete step-by-step roadmap for you, which you can find by clicking the first link in the description that takes you to my Skool community here, or it will be in the pinned comment. Now, this small community of mine is filled with people that understand the power of faceless YouTube channels. They're working together on their way to achieving a common goal, which is financial freedom through one of these faceless channels that I just spoke about. In this community, I show you step-by-step how to launch and scale faceless YouTube channels without wasting months guessing what works. So you'll be getting my exact systems for picking high profit niches that are actually going to get you views, a breakdown of successful channels so you know what to model and so you know what to copy, how to create videos either by yourself using AI or by outsourcing those videos to freelancers. You'll have access to the best strategies for thumbnails, scripts, and video editing that will guarantee you views. And more importantly, you'll have weekly calls directly with me so that you can just jump on and talk to me as I review channels and give custom feedback so that you actually know what to do and what you need to adjust with your channel and start making some money with your channel as soon as possible. So if you do want to skip all the trial and error that comes with building and scaling one of these faceless channels and making money with one of these faceless channels, click the link in the description and join the community today. Now, I will be closing the group soon to keep it small just so I have enough time to give to all my new members. So if you make it in, I will see you on the inside.